Broadcasting from the Ballad Music Studio on Lightning 100.
Here we are, 31 minutes into the 9 o'clock hour, and it's not just an average Thursday morning. We've got Jax Hollow here in the Ballad Music Studio. Jax, so good to meet you, and welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Excited about the show. We've been talking about it all week and really all morning. Actually, I learned this morning that Brother Love will be the host for the show coming up at 3rd and Lindsley. It's going to be a great one. But yes, want to say welcome and also congratulations on the completion of Come Up Kid. You were mentioning off air, and I'll just kind of let you talk about it on air, about how this has kind of consumed pretty much every waking minute for about a year now, right?
Consume is a great way to describe it. Yes, the all-consuming album. It's taken me an entire year to write and record, and I'm very excited to get it out in the world and off of my hands and off of my consciousness and just let it be and see where it goes. Right
on. So you are here in Nashville. You're originally from the Northeast, right? Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed reading on your website a little write-up about, from Massachusetts trying to make it in Music City. How long have you been here in Nashville now?
I think about 5 years, but what happens is I used to play on cruise ships full-time. I do classic rock. Mm-hmm. On the Holland America cruise line in the Rolling Stone Rock Room Lounge.
Right. Wow, okay. Yeah. Where did the... Nice. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm glad it happened. Yeah. Where were the Caribbean cruises or the Pacific
Everywhere.
cruises? All over?
Very, very fortunate to have been able to travel the world. I've gone to the ABC Islands like Bonaire, Curacao, Aruba.
Wow, nice.
Those little four-wheelers out in the desert of Aruba. And then all the way up to Norway, hiking in the mountains, the fjords of Norway.
Yeah.
Very fortunate, and it was pretty fun doing that. But I got bored of the cover music thing, and I wanted to do the original stuff. So.
Right on. And we get to hear, we're actually going to hear a couple of songs from Jax this morning. We're going to hear an hour's worth on Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. Grab your tickets right now at 3rdandlindsley.com. But let's go ahead, if you would, Jax, play us a song. Which song are you going to play first?
I'm going to play the song called Birds on a Wire.
All right, Here it is. Jax Hollow live in the Ballad Music Studio on Lightning 100.
He said, come on now, I'll give you a boost. Remember we smoked cigarettes, make out on the roof, reaching like there's something left to siphon from our youth. Well, I made damn sure to put distance between me and this town, but life's been taking cheap shots and messing me around, and from time to time you get stretched across the line. Birds on the wire. Sometimes birds on the wire. Birds on the wire. I've been living on the road too long to relate. Pretty soon you'll be making plans and I'll be making my escape. You can't paint a pretty picture when nothing in the foreground stays the same. There's reds, magentas, the sky is enraged, telling everyone that I'm the one who got away. Well, maybe the landscape is drawn, maybe it's just something we create. Birds on the wire. Sometimes birds on the wire. Birds on a wire. Display. Hey. Still you never really knew me, babe. birds on the wire. Sometimes birds on the wire. Birds on a wire. I've given up on rhymes and reasons. They're just birds on a wire. Birds on a wire. Birds on a wire. Birds on a wire.
Yeah. Lightning 100, Jax Hollow, live here in the Valid Music Studio. Sounding fantastic. And it's just 9:30 in the morning. Are you usually up singing this early, or did you just make a special exception for us?
Of course, special exception for y'all.
Well, sounding great. Jax Hollow is going to be our headliner this Sunday at 3rd and Lindsley for Lightning 100s at Nashville Sunday night. Great show. Doors open at 5:30. And opening the show is Jordan Rayner, who actually, we were mentioning off air, Jax, you actually met at 3rd and Lindsley.
Yes, a long time ago. I don't even remember when, but it was like our little artist showcase, and my friend Smith Curry had her on and a couple other artists, and I remember her specifically because she was like, I'm the woman in black, and I'm like, ooh, that's cool. So,
we should be friends, right?
Yeah, she's badass, so definitely, if you don't come for me, come for her.
Well, yeah, that's well, you want to be there early when the doors open, get yourself a nice little dinner, maybe a little glass of vino, or however you like to relax, and get ready for the show that starts at 7 o'clock, again, 3rd and Lindsley.com.
So let me ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a guitar player first or a songwriter first or both at the same time? What do you say?
It's a good question. I think both. Possibly songwriter before now.
You're a fantastic songwriter. Fantastic singer, songwriter. Because I know I've heard your name for years, and I've followed you. You know, we're contemporaries in Nashville,
Sure.
and I know you as a guitar player. You know, I never really just sat and listened. You are a phenomenal singer songwriter as well.
Thank you.
So congratulations on that. I can't wait to hear this record. And you worked with some dear friends of ours, Bobby Holland.
Shout out, Bobby.
Shout
Bobby.
out Bobby Holland. You've worked with Evan Fredrickson, friends with his father, Marty Fredrickson. So you've really dug deep into this town.
Been very lucky to work with, I think, some of the best guys in town.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And Smith Curry's on your record.
Yeah, Ross Holmes playing fiddle.
Oh,
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, you're lighting up like a Christmas tree just talking about this record.
Exactly.
We got to listen to this record for sure. When does it come out?
December 13th, very soon.
So a week from tomorrow,
Wow.
officially. But we're going to celebrate. You don't have to wait that long. We're going to celebrate Sunday night
Yes.
at 3rd and Lindsley. So grab those tickets now. Again, 3rdandlindsley.com is the website for the show happening this Sunday. In fact, Brother Love will be there as the show host.
I
as well.
specifically put in, hey, Dan, can I work this Sunday night, please? Because I want to check this show out. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be fantastic.
So this new collection of songs that you're getting ready to release in a week, how are these songs that you wrote specifically for this record? Were there some that maybe you wrote, maybe started an idea a long time ago, then came back around to it? How did you kind of go about putting together the songs for this particular record?
Yeah, this entire record was written this year.
Okay.
A lot of these songs were written in my car.
Yeah.
And
With the voice memo, like you doing notes? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's all very new.
Yeah.
And it is it's about I think a lot of people can relate to it, especially in Nashville, as the sort of like dreamers town, right?
Right.
I've done a lot. I've played on cruise ships. I've played downtown. I've done the whole thing. I've been in and out of studios, and I think that there's something in here that they can connect with, especially young, aspiring artists or artists that are already established that maybe feel a little alone.
Yeah.
I know that feeling for sure. Well, thank you for translating that into song.
Tried to.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of it. Your honesty, your authenticity is what comes through because, it's who you are and you put everything into it. And, I think we're going to really get a good sense just by the delicate nature of how you just sang the last song with 9:30 in the morning in the studio here with your acoustic guitar. That just shows that you're willing to show a side of yourself that I, as a lover of music, can't wait to dive deeply into. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's great to have Jax here in the studio. And you will be able to listen to the show as well. Of course, we will broadcast the show live beginning at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. But first things first, we've got Jax in the studio now.
Yeah.
So maybe if we ask nicely, she'll play another song for us.
What are we talking for? Let's do it.
Would you please play another song for us, Jax?
Hell yeah, I got the capo on and everything.
I was going to, Capo 3 for those listening at home.
There was to be no math today, sir.
Yeah, but it's Nashville. We always have to shout out the capo position.
Yes.
So once again, we have Jax Hollow live here in the Valid Music Studio on Lightning 100.
Metal shines like an emerald fire. Follow the whistle of a lonesome rider. Wind soft, cedar and pine. I know that you miss me, but I've been keeping my hands busy. See the yellow crooked lines, east and west is so the highway divides. Somewhere on the other side, I know that you miss me, but I've been keeping my hands busy. Contracts and pilgrims, I could iron my shirt. I clean up nice, I'll be the Nashville paradigm. Sign the dotted line. I know that you miss me, but I've been keeping my hands busy. There's no time like today. I bought you flowers, but they spray paint the bouquets. I hold tight to the letters you send me. Yeah. They've been keeping my hands busy.
That's how it's done.
Jax Hollow here in the Valid Music Studio, live here on Lightning in the morning. Quite the guitar player, I must say, too, Jax. That's just the picking style. That's I've always wanted to do it, just never could. I can kind of play the chords, and that's pretty much it. How long have you been playing guitar? Like, how old were you when you took your first lesson?
I was 13.
Okay.
So it's been a while. You know, I did the whole thing. I went to Berkeley as a guitarist. I've been playing for a long time. I've learned all the songs and
All the chords.
there's still lots to learn.
Magical
for sure,
chords,
but
the mystical magical chord
definitely-
out there.
definitely put in some hours, but yeah, there's always more. And you always get your ass kicked every time you plug in and play with people. You're like, I'm gonna jam, then you're like,
You know, I tell you, so you made this record writing a lot of the songs in your car, like you're saying. These songs just feel like you were out in nature.
oh yeah.
You know, you really feel like it. I just picturing being out in the sort of just nature. That's all, and just taking in the quiet, peaceful sounds of nature. And yet there you were in the big city of Nashville, writing and living and all that. It's pretty amazing. That's the beautiful power of song. I'll tell you.
And now I'm wondering too, and of course we'll get to listen to the album here in about a week or so. But if there are any songs that maybe have a different feel to them, because you were maybe hitting traffic right about that time when you had that song idea. This one's called White Knuckles.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
yeah. No, this album explores many attributes of the human emotion. So there's some biting songs. There's some pretty straightforward classic rock kind of stuff. There's I just like to explore. A lot of these songs come from very honest and intimate moments in time in the past year. And I've written like 50 songs. So this is chiseled down. This is 11 of them.
Okay.
And I mean, some of these songs like took me like 4 months to write. Some of them came out in 40 minutes. So, like, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just what I think was the best, and I think there's real emotion behind it, because I really tried to never let that escape the original intent behind like why I even like decided to lift up a pencil in the first place
and start writing. Right. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Well, yeah, that's I'm sure it's available for pre-order now, right?
Yeah. So the first 50 signed copies unfortunately sold out like within the hour they went on sale.
Oh,
that's wonderful. Congratulations.
No, well, actually, it's not unfortunate.
That's very fortunate, not unfortunate. Yes.
But after it's released, because I wanted my the biggest supporters to be able to listen to it before anyone else, because they actually made the album possible.
Wow.
They donated towards the record. I'm an independent artist, so I ain't got so they really helped me out, and so I wanted to make sure they got their copies before. So, but starting December 13th, when it releases, you can buy this physical copy off of my website.
That would be jaxhollow.com.
jaxhollow.com/shop. Please buy the physical form, because you know how it goes in the music industry. That'd be great.
Support your independent artists. Support
That's right.
Jax Hollow. Absolutely.
Buy a ticket to the show this Nashville Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. When you're there, buy some merch.
Yes.
Pick up the T-shirt. Pick up the stickers. Get the whole nine. Yes, that's very key. And just to remind folks that, yes, it's you're supporting your independent artists here in Music City, and that makes a big difference in the lives of artists, because you guys got bills to pay too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you want to keep hearing
Right.
different music that's not the same cookie cutter that you can hear, it's you kind of need to like help us out a bit, man.
Right. And you can do so. Again, jaxhollow.com is the website. Get ready for the brand new album, which comes out a week from tomorrow. The album is called Come Up Kid, and get your tickets. Go to thirdandlindsley.com right now. Grab your tickets for this Nashville Sunday night. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 7 o'clock. Jax will take the stage at 8 o'clock on Sunday. We're looking so forward to the show. We've been looking forward to having you in studio. This has been fantastic. Thank you so much for making time and coming in and playing a couple songs for us to get us ready for Sunday night.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Jax Hollow joining us here on Lightning in the Morning. Let's see, we'll take a quick time out, then we'll play the latest from Inhaler.
Sounds good to me,
The
bro.
song's called Your House. It's coming up right after these words.